guys, welcome back to another episode here on Avius. It's nighttime, which means I'm heading down into the caves, so no reason for me to be up and about. I'm on my journey to get to level 200, so that way I can get diamond picks and probably make it a lot more worthwhile to strip mine down at the deep slate level. And in order for that to be the case, really my best way to level up now is with iron and, if I get lucky, some gold and redstone, which means I'm finally having to head deeper. I've spent a lot of my time at the Y30 to 40 level, if not actually up in the mountains, mining the iron and coal there. These dripstone caves with the copper have humongous ore veins, and I've really spent a lot of time in this, but they've been pretty much picked through. I mean, there's definitely some areas to keep going, but I'm leaving some of the copper for Skadim and Zerthik, who are at a lower mining level at the moment. So I've been trying to head deeper, and going deeper means the mobs are harder, and I really don't have any armor, so I've had to be very patient when I am fighting to try and light up a large area down here. Now, there is some skulk around, and I've definitely triggered it a couple of times on the server so far, and been blinded and had to run for my life, but I have not believe anything has spawned, and I'm trying to be really careful about doing that because obviously I will get wrecked in a second. But really just trying to head all the way down here to finally the deep slate level because I need to get more gear. So right now I level 151, and really if I get gold and redstone, a couple veins and I get another level. It goes quick, but it's just a matter of clearing out these areas and lighting them up. I had to go get some more coal because the mobs are just getting very difficult down here. So this big room in here, I think, is where I'm going to have lots of good stuff. However, the skulk is over there in the distance. As you can see, some of the mobs are lighting it up. So I think I'm going to explore this direction and see if there's less of it. If not, we may try and sneak around and see if there's some areas we can go to where there isn't skulk. But it is lighting up all over the place, and we might actually try this way first. I basically cleared this little section out here, which took me a little bit of time, and that was kind of a challenge. So, oh no, there's more skulk over here too. Skeletons are really the worst right now because I just don't have enough arrows on my basic bow to snipe them when they're this high of a level and have this many hearts. So it makes it a lot more tedious to fight them. So I really just have to pretty much avoid them. Zombies and spiders I can handle if I get them at a couple at a time and impatient, but otherwise it's quite difficult. So I'm really, at this point, we're just going to light up a bunch of area before I actually go and mine. To make sure, of course, that it is safe. Oh, there's a spider. No, don't jump at me. I'm not used to the combat on Java. I really haven't played it. I think it launched not too far after the end of the life of Avius, and of course Bedrock doesn't have this. And I don't know how close I can get before those things get tripped, so I'm having to be very careful, because as far as I get down here, I start to have less and less of an escape route. I don't know if I want to get much closer. I don't know anything about Skulk. Some people on the server have tried to give me the rundown of the Warden and the ancient cities, but I really want this redstone up here, so I'm going to be a little greedy and see what I can get. Okay. These are the last of my potatoes and really the last of my food, so I either need to go above ground and try and kill some animals, or I'm going to have to trade with a gardener, and I'm pretty sure my iron will be worth a trade with them. That's kind of what I've been doing at this point. It was cobble, although we got a lot of new people with the latest episode, and I think that meant that cobble might be more of a demand again, because once everyone kind of got past the cobble stage, it really wasn't worth it anymore. Okay, so, oh, there's some right there. Let's not get too closer. there's a whole bunch over there. Okay. I better not. Okay, we got some iron here. I'll take it. Some more iron up there. I would really like to see if there's something better. He's got some iron. Where did you get that from? Okay. No lag on the server or my internet. I was able to kill that quite easily. Alright. Well, there's a lot of ore in here. I think I'll be able to entertain myself in this area. Okay. I was very surprised by the number of people who just watched the video when I uploaded that video for the first time in like 5 minutes with my terrible mic quality and basically no editing. I am very surprised that there's that many of you still around that quick. I mean, I still have almost 40,000 subscribers. I think I've lost several thousand over the years. But I'm definitely one of those people too that if I subscribe to you at one point, I really don't spend the time to go in and unsubscribe from people. Oh, my first head. Right here. I really don't unsubscribe from people, so if they're posting a new video, I would definitely see it, like many of you. I don't know if I'm actually going to continue regularly uploading. I really need to buy a better mic if I'm going to do that. But the computer seems to handle it quite well. I'm using OBS instead of Fraps, because of course Fraps is not really something that's around anymore. It's not supported on Windows 11. I tried just for the heck of it. If I do record, it won't be anything fancy. I can at least say that. Shoot, I can't grab. It will at least not be anything. Oh God. Alright, this is tough. God dang. Alright, time to retreat. Forget this. One hit, they might kill me. Run. Run. Oh shoot, they're still coming. Man, they're tough. They are tough. The cave systems are wild. I just, really, such a great update that Minecraft did. Such a great addition. All this, even the deep dark, I think is a, I mean, it really is gives it fear factor to being down here and nerfs it a little bit. Okay, well, I've got lots of ore up there to mine. I can do that off screen. Let's see what's in this direction. Let's see what's in this direction. Wow, there's a lot. Oh, it's an ancient city. That would be an ancient city. All right. I believe I will not enter it because it will be like, oh, there's a thing right there, a skulk sensor. We're going to stay on the edge. One of the nice things about level mobs is, oh God, level 7 again. That's what I get for, oh shoot, that's what I get for being this far down. Oh, there's diamonds. Oh my God. No armor, they wreck you. God, they, at the surface, level 1s, they're not that bad. And I don't think they really do, I don't have the damage multiplier turned on too much. I think their health at like level 10 is 1.5 to 2 times what it is as for a normal mob. And then they drop about 1.5 to 2 times the amount of XP in mob parts, which is, you know, it makes it worthwhile for you to kill higher level mobs because you get more money in XP, which is the only way to get money in XP on this server. Hence my level to 23 down here. But it is, They do more damage, up to like 1.5 times the damage, if not two. Oh shoot! Oh my god, this little sucker. Can I take you out? I haven't done basically any shooting because I don't have arrows. Okay, I'll take it. I don't think he was leveled. Maybe, I don't think he was very leveled up. I hear another one though. Oh my god, there's two of them! Did he pack spawn him in or something? Right. I didn't realize I had this many arrows. Okay. Well, let's see if we can get back and get the diamond at least. Because I do have enough to get a diamond sword, which would be probably worth my time. Let's see if that skeleton is still around the corner. Again, just one. I found 3 single ones. All right. Let's try and peek up here again. But there is an ancient city down there. I really want to get to it. So what is the secret about ancient cities? That you either have to sneak the entire time, which means putting sneak on your boots or the pants or whatever they go on, or I guess you can place wool everywhere and walk on wool. So that's not really going to be an option. I don't have a ability to farm wool, and obviously I don't have the ability to enchant. So I may peek anyway, and we can just permanently sneak. I don't really know. I'm getting too close. That thing said, I guess they can't trigger mobs. Only I can. See, there could be a skulk sensor like hiding down there. Wow, look at it. It's humongous. Okay. All right. Hey there, bud. All right. I'll take it. Up there. Okay, lapis. I thought that was skulk. I got scared for a second. This cave is set. Basically this cave entrance is right next to spawn, so I'm quite surprised that other people really haven't made it in. People, I guess, were a little scared and ran from spawn a little bit. I do see some light in there, so perhaps I've been over there. Someone has. Alright. Because we're recording, I would like to go peek down there and just make sure we can quickly escape. Yeah, see how much gold gets me? This is really what I'm... Get away from me. Oh, there's a skeleton over there. Don't see me, please. Alright, maybe if I drop some water, we can get down there. That might be actually a good escape, although he has a ranged... The warden has a ranged attack, doesn't it? I'm just looking for skulk... Oh, shoot. Looking for skulk sensors to line up. That's what I didn't want him to see me. Because I really can't defend myself. Anything can pretty much one-hit KO me at this point. Okay. Well, let me... Gotcha. Gotcha! That was close. Okay, I'm running out of potatoes. When the potatoes are done, we have to leave. Alright, I don't know if there's a way for me to easily get down there. There's not. I don't even know what all is going on down there. I could go back and drop some stuff off and then try and see. Um, and then maybe try and see what's going down that way. If I die, who cares? Um, but I really don't want to lose my 24 levels. It took a while to get that. I kind of want to float down here. Should I do it? For the YouTube views? Oh, there's some wool over there. Nope. Okay, he's shooting at me. We're not going to. I won't die to skeleton. That's not going to be acceptable. Where did he go? Oh, did he fall? Okay, maybe he fell. Oh, he's down there. Oh, there's a shrieker right there. Okay, I will definitely not be able to do that. All right. Whoa, it's huge. All right, so there's lots of colorful wool. I guess this is all wool paths. If you're in the actual town, you can walk on the paths. I don't see any chests. Wow, it goes way back there. Look at it, all the way down there. Oh, there's the giant portal. And there is a center room. There's chests in here somewhere with probably great stuff. Oh, there's a chest. Okay. But the thing is, there is a shrieker right below us. So I'm not sure how I would... I almost need to mine down there and then sneak approach from that direction. Let's see. That means I could tunnel down in this, like, over here somewhere. I'll mark this for later. Alright, that will have to be another episode because I will not survive that. That will be death in 2 seconds, either from him, as in the warden, or from other mobs nearby. So we're just going to leave it, and we're going to collect a lot of this ore that we have since uncovered. And Lapis is usually sneaky about hiding additional stuff, but I guess not there. Guess not there. So I do have a couple abilities. Some of the abilities on MCMMO we have turned off because they're just a little bit too OP. But some of them you don't get right at the start. You have to pick your master class, and then you get a bunch of the abilities. Like right now, I don't have any swords abilities, but if you become a warrior, you get all of the swords and archery abilities. I don't think I've got the TNT miner ability, because that one just is a little bit OP and conflicts with some permissions. But I do have Super Breaker, which is basically, as I level up, I get a longer and a longer amount of time that I can use Super Breaker, which makes me have like Efficiency 5 or Haste 2 or something on my pickaxe for a few seconds. And again, it gets longer the more I do it. So like we can do it on this here. I got to take my shield off, though, to right-click. So we'll charge it up. And then there we go. So wow, that's lasting longer now that I'm leveling up. I do also have double drops, which occasionally we have a chance of getting a second drop. And I think that actually happened on one of the diamonds I got earlier. So it's kind of like having fortune boost all the time, which is can kind of double up on top of that. You do get fortune, but again, I can't do any enchantments. Only an enchanter can do that. So the world of Avius has lots of restrictions and limitations, but I think that's what makes the server fun and unique, is that you can't do hardly anything at the start, and eventually you can do a lot of stuff, but you can never really do everything. You kind of have to give up some parts on the server and team up with people in order to truly do everything. There's another skeleton. Where can there just be zombies? Shoot me in the lava. That would be bad. I don't feel like fighting him. We're going to go mine out all this stuff that we lit up all the way over here. Let's see what we've got. Some redstone. Making sure there's not a shrieker hanging out in there. These caves are just wild. Never thought there'd be caves like this in Minecraft. And when I was looking for some seeds to build this server on, I ended up kind of just doing a random thing. But there was a time where I thought I was going to use this one seed, which, if any of you were around for the very first Avius map, I had Zen Scott make a custom map with some sort of editor, and he built the terrain, and it basically looks like terrain does now. It was huge, ginormous mountains covered in snow, pointy peaks, and then this big valley in the middle, and then the mountains surrounded the valley, and in the valley was the town, and then there were roads that went out, or tunnels that went out through the hills into the actual world, and that was really neat. But the terrain was almost too ginormous, and the mountains took over like the whole map. So I felt like it was really challenging for new players to actually start when you couldn't do everything. If it was just normal Minecraft, it would be fine. But if you're having a server with 50 different people that are all trying to survive and trying to climb over the hills and trek through the snow, and there was no normal trees around, it was all spruce, and woodcutters can only do oak and birch at the top at the start. So I thought it was just going to be too difficult, so I ended up not picking it. The terrain was just a little bit too insane. But it's funny how the way we tried to customize the game way back in the day has actually become how Minecraft is by default. Which is kind of neat. I'll leave that there. Come back and get it. Okay, well, next episode, I'll definitely take a trip down there. Maybe I'll have Skatem or somebody come with me. Because I can't do that myself. But I also don't want to give up the loot. So there could be some good loot this early in the game, especially considering there's... Plus, I want that music disc. So you know what? I might just have to do it myself, but just take nothing but food with me and a sword and a shield, and just hit the approach of I will... Uh-oh. Okay, there's no... So that's like how many blocks? 1, 2, 3, 4... That's like 8 blocks. Alright, there's no shrieker here. Because it's okay to activate those as long as they can't talk to a shrieker, correct? Because the shrieker's what calls people. And by people, I mean the warden. I don't really know what things are called. Torches. We'll get this redstone. Redstone is gold is what I want. And a little bit of lava. I do like to kind of get rid of the lava because sometimes they're hiding ore underneath. No shrieker, I can't see. I think those glowing things are the catalysts that spread the skulk. Yes, and right there are the shriekers. Okay. Because I was wondering if the shriekers are what are glowing so that I could see them. But I cannot. Go back over here and mine a little bit more. Yeah, that lasts a lot longer. I think when I went to level 50, it leveled it up. So, it's helpful. Well, it will be several more mining trips for me to get to my level 200. And then once I do, I will be into the world of strip mining, I think. Strip mining and... I'm not sure, but other people are way ahead. Gur has mastered woodcutting. She's got to level 350. She's one of the other mobs on here, and she is now in the process because you need 30 vanilla experience levels in order to purchase the rank. So she's out fighting mobs, trying not to die. It's quite challenging, actually, to get that many levels. Oh, and there's a little ore up there. Up in the ceiling. So she's gathering that now, and then she'll be moving to gardening, I think. there's another catalyst over there. I'm so tempted. I just want to see it. I'm so curious. Curiosity will kill the cat. Ceiling. And we have another lumberjack on the server. The first several people who got on all picked miner. I was a little worried we weren't going to have enough. Okay, not sure how they did that. I guess the lift sign, they were like clipped the wall maybe. Oh, oops. Okay. I like tempting fate. All right, level 7 spider. I haven't seen anything higher than a level 7. Yes, this is the highest I've seen. But I should check my Y level. Okay, I'm only at negative 17, so I mean, obviously, they'll cap out down at negative 64. All right. All right, well, this was a rather boring mining video. I'll have lots of these to go. If I go down to the end city, I will do my best to record. I think now I'm just going to take the time to climb into the ceiling and get every last drop of ore I can. Well, actually, I'm out of potatoes. Gardener, tree, iron, cobble, or food. Because I need food. I might actually go run above ground for a little bit and see if there's anything to raid. So let me climb up. I'm going to meet Scalding and Gotti for some food to trade, and then I will close out the video with you guys. Okay, so I made it back to my base, stored up my gear, smelted some iron. I did some trades, traded some iron for some food and some cobble for some food. So I got a couple stacks of food to help me get back into the mines. Came here to the shop, sold about 100 silver pieces worth of mob parts, mostly from rotten flesh and spider eyes. You may remember the currency on the old server used to be copper pieces, but we thought that would just be confusing. Everybody asking to trade copper pieces now that copper is actually a thing in the game, so we just went ahead and did silver, one of the ores. That does not. All the original prices and items are what is still traded. I don't have any of the nether ones here, of course. This is all just the overworld stuff, but there is now one addition, which is Phantom Membrane for 10 silver pieces. So quite worth your time to farm Phantoms. But of course, you can sleep on the server. We have a plugin that lets you go to sleep. It doesn't change the time, and you don't need everyone else to be in bed. But if you sleep in bed until it kicks you out, then it will reset your Phantom clock. So we're going to go be a little nosy. Maybe I'll find some pigs and cows. I could use some more leather. So I may do a little bit of exploring and also try and see if there's some folks around. PvP and griefing people, stealing from them is definitely something you are allowed to do. If there's protections that people were able to get, that's what they would like to keep their stuff safe. So we're going to go peek over here and see what's up with this. I've been to that portal. I don't think there's anything left at that portal anymore. We're going to go see who is mining away this whole mountain up here. And what is going on for that? Some people were asking about the world border. It's at 5,000 in each direction from spawn right now. I have more terrain generating in the background. Why would they mine that instead of going down in the cave? Interesting. I guess there is some ore up there. Maybe that's just how it started. And I plan on getting that to 10,000 by the end of the week. So eventually the world border will be out to 10,000, so you can stay far away. But remember, the further you go from spawn, the harder the mobs will be that spawn. And on top of that, Um, it just there's no graveyards or other shops right now. Okay, he's gonna clear this whole place. Maybe I'll what has he got in his chest? Okay. Nothing. Someone has already stole it. Um I'll leave them the coal. But when you die, you don't respawn at your beds, you respawn at a graveyard. And the closest graveyard is at spawn right now until other people form towns. So that makes it a little bit tricky. But if you do go far from spawn and die, you have a long walk ahead of you. Well, I went a little too far from spawn, and it got night, and I didn't get back, and the phantom showed up, and the creeper showed up, and I died and lost my levels. All of that for 4 pork chops, a gold nugget from a random pigman hanging out, I guess lightning struck, and some zombie flesh. So much for that. I'm just going to go ahead and back down into the mines, because I'd really like to get to 200. So thank you guys so much for watching. Come out and check on Avius. The Discord and the IP address are down below. We have a good crowd on at the moment. Lots of miners. So if you want to come on, oh, level 9. Wow, he must be deep down. He's a prospector. That's the level I'm going to be at. Well, I'm too afraid to go that deep. So he's trying to catch up to me there. Awesome. Okay, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Talk to you later.